What's up guys, we're going to take a look at the Fire Nova mine build I used in the Essence Hardcore League. This video is going to be mainly used as a gameplay example to demonstrate the general flow and mechanics of the gameplay, which means I'm going to gloss over a lot of information, so if you want an in-depth look at my links, gear, and skill tree, check out the description for a link to my characters page and look for Heat Nova. I did rip at level 89, so the footage you're seeing here is post-rip. One build type I had not tried in Path of Exile is mines, so this league I wanted to create and experience a mine build. I initially thought that mines would be inherently clunky because of their two-step activation mechanic, but the gameplay is surprisingly fast and depending on your pathing flows really smooth. Although as a note, I don't think the flow would hold up well without the Shadow Saboteur Demolition Specialist passive. Offensively, I went non-crit and focused on utilizing Elemental Penetration and Elemental Overload to increase damage. Defensively, I opted for Mind Over Matter and Blasphemy with an Enfeeble and Tem Chain setup. Depending on how you structure the build and what uniques you use, Tri-Curse is a possibility and should warrant a strong consideration. There are a few particular things I found interesting about Fire Nova Mine. One of them being that cast speed actually affects the mechanic of the skill. It effectively increases the speed between repeats, meaning it repeats at a faster rate. And the other aspect being, you actually have to think about utilizing the skill effectively. Things like when to lay, at what distance, what quantity, among others. The gear is fairly straightforward. I chose to use the Samber Scepter because I wanted to focus on damage penetration, and the build only uses one unique item, Diodre's Damning for dual cursing. The rest focuses on the standard stats of an EB Mind Over Matter setup, life, resistances, and ES. The skill tree is fairly basic, picking up important notables like Clever Construction, Volatile Mines, and focusing on developing AoE for the skill. One of the more interesting aspects of the build is when fully realized, it uses 5 keystone passives. In this case, the last one would have been Elemental Equilibrium. Ultimately, this character isn't that refined, but I wanted to give you a look into Fire Nova Mine and maybe generate some ideas in the realm of mine builds. There is a lot of unexplored potential here. For instance, I tested a poison conversion of the skill and it's quite powerful. Also, a setup with Heretic's Veil could further push the efficacy of this build. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.
Another lost. So be it. The Abyss will provide. There are always more inconsequential.